Take your pick. Fortune waited below ground or in the side of a mountain to be plucked like a ripe grape. Of course, it wasn't easy work and there was no guarantee of wealth. Instead of gold, you might find dust, bitterness, defeat, or as one man found in the spring of 1877, a silver tombstone.
Ain't no use of you grunting and snorting and throwing those dirty looks at me. We'll sit down when the sun does. I swear to high heaven, I ain't seen nothing as lazy and cantankerous as you. Gone dang, bottled, jughead, whip. Maybe you want that I should carry you. Well, if you're that tuckered out, you'll sit a spell. Now, Cactus, ain't no call for you to go brooding. It's just that I'm starting to chomp at the bit. 7 years is a big hunk out of a man's life with nothing to show for it but blisters and mosquito bites. But we'll find that gold one day. It's out there somewheres. Just a-sleeping. Just waiting for us to come and shake it up. What's this? How come you didn't waggle your ears when the engine's around? You want to get us both killed? Come on. Hold your fire! Why don't you look before you go shooting up the place?
Now, when there's Apaches, I shoot, then I look.
Al Seaver. Might have known.
Ed Schifflin, why, I didn't recognize you with that silly soup strainer. What are you doing way out here, this Chiricahua country?
Prospecting, that's what.
Prospecting? Whatever for? An early grave?
There's gold out here. A lot of it. Here. Take a squint at that. Found that float 7 years ago.
7 years? Why, you silly old fool, Ed. There ain't nothing out here but Apaches and sidewinders.
Oh, I'm alive, ain't I?
Well, barely. Your brother Al's got a lot more sense. He's got a house and a wife to come on home to.
You met Al's wife?
No.
I'll stick with the sidewinders and Apaches.
Well, you sure came to the right place to find them. This place just crawling with Chiricahuas, Ed. We've been trailing a party of them for 3 days. Now, you should just get on out of here.
Not till I find my own bonanza.
I reckon about all you're going to find out here, Ed, is your own tombstone.
Find my own tombstone. Bladderbrain, know-all. Come on, girl. Well, now don't you go pussyfooting and skylarking and... Lord Almighty, what a way to go out. Buzzard bait. Prospectors like us, Cactus. No telling how long they've been here. Must have been ambushed by Apaches maybe a year ago, maybe 50. Ooh. Oh, look. Looky. Hey, silver. They must have found it. It's here, Cactus. This proves it. I told you, old girl, didn't I? Yeah, it's here. Where? Up the hill? Gully down there? Where'd they find it? Oh. Ears waggling. Oh. One, okay. Two, maybe. Or three. Let's make tracks, Cactus. First time in 7 years we get close and we gotta be run off by them dang Indians. We ought to go back. That's what. Still, there's no way of knowing where them fellas found that ore. Could have been around here, or 100 miles from here. Well, come on, let's get footing. 7 years, breaking my back. Come on, wearing out my feet and dragging you, and I ask you, Cactus, is it worth it? And for what? I ask you, Cactus, for what? Maybe Al's got the right idea. Settle down and get married. No. Things ain't that bad yet. Silver ain't nothing but a shiny little rock, just a hunk of right metal. You see it, Cactus? Up there like a beacon, like a silver light that beckons us. It's silver, Cactus. A mountain of silver. Oh, Lord Almighty! We found it, Cactus! We found our silver. We're rich. You hear me? You old mountain canary! You the richest shaved-tail in the world! Dad, stinking luck. If you red coyotes think I'm... Hold still, you mangy. 7 years. 7 years it took. And just when I get close to it, you sun-bitters gotta come and misbobble it up. Snuff me out now. Not when I can hear the jingle of silver a-pounding in my ear.
Ed! Ed, are you all right?
Can't let him see this vein. He'd try to claim it. Be right down! Come on, Cactus. You sure were Johnny on the spot. Yes, sir.
I warned you, Ed, didn't I? I warned you. You were just plumb lucky.
Yeah, I sure was.
Now, maybe you'll listen to me.
Yes, sir. You were right. I'll be getting back to Tucson now.
Ed, why don't you get your brother Al to find you a job in the mines and go and live proper?
Well, that's what I intend to do. Learn how to live proper.
Well, it's about time.
Go off chasing rainbows?
I'm telling you, I found the richest silver vein in Arizona. A foot wide and 60 feet long. We be rich.
He is rich enough who wants nothing.
Listen to me, Al.
Look, I have a good job here. It pays $4 a day, and it's steady.
But we could make millions.
A good wife and health are a man's best wealth.
I can't go gallivanting off with you on some wild goose chase.
But, Al, listen.
It's a fool who wanders.
Oh, why don't you go make us some coffee?
Now, look, if you had any sense, you'd get yourself a job and settle down. The folks always worried about you, Ed. You were so wee-waw about everything.
Wee-waw?
Well, never contented with anything. You were always looking beyond the next hill for something else.
That's right. And I found him.
Anybody home?
Why, Mr. Hewlett. What a pleasant surprise.
Well, what a lovely dress, Mrs. Shiflin.
Oh, really? Oh, it's just an old thing. They say the best mirror is a true friend.
Al, I hate to barge in on you like this.
Oh, that's quite all right, Mr. Hewlett.
I want you to check the north shaft for leakage tomorrow morning. Mr. Gerd, the new geologist, will be up to see you about it.
Oh, why, certainly, sir. Oh, this is my brother Edward. Mr. Hewlett is the foreman for the McCracken mine.
Oh, how do you do, sir?
I'm pleased to meet you.
I was just telling Edward that there might be an opening at the mine.
Well, I'm sure if I were to talk to Mr. McCracken about it, he might...
Mr. Hewlett, Mr. Hewlett, excuse me, and, you should know good silver ore when you see it.
Well, I'm not a geologist like that college-bred Mr. Gerd.
Take a look at this.
Traces of silver.
Traces?
Mostly lead.
Lead? Why, that's silver. It's pure silver.
Silver is my business. Mr. Shiflin, that's lead.
But, Mr. Hewlett, you just glanced at it.
I've seen enough silver in my time to know it when I see it. See you tomorrow morning, Al. Goodbye, Mr. Shiflin.
Lead. Lead. Why, lead.
Ed, Mr. Hewlett's been with the mine for 10 years. He knows what he's talking about. Now, why don't you forget all this nonsense and settle down?
I'll settle down, huh?
Ed, I know how you must feel, but...
Do you? Do you, Al? Do you know what it's like to claw and scratch at the earth like a gopher for nothing? Laird. Laird. 7 years of sidewinders and patsies.
God looks not to see if the hands are full, only that they are clean.
Al, where did you get this walking buck with a tongue?
Well, I never.
Ed, that's no way to talk. Now, please.
Threw this rock just now.
Mr. Gerd?
He did.
Mister, this is pure silver.
Al, pure silver.
All right, it's settled then. I've got enough money to get the equipment to start the operation. I suggest we leave right away.
You mean you're going to quit the mine? But you're the geologist there. That must pay big money.
Your brother offered me a partnership in what looks like a bonanza. I'd be a fool to turn him down.
Lucky I hit you with that rock.
Yeah, I'd say that was about 1,000,000 to 1 shot.
What about it, Al? I'm offering you a partner deal. 3-way split.
I don't know. Can you be sure of this bonanza, Mr. Gerd?
There's nothing certain in the world, Al. Not even your next breath. But I'll tell you, I've never seen ore this rich.
Gosh, if I quit, Mr. Hewlett would sure get sore at me. He might not hire me back.
Come with us, Al.
They say a man who's content can't be hurt, Ed. I have a good job. Well, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Amen. There she is. Wide, bright, and beautiful.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
We'll take some samples. I'll make a thorough assay.
Well, come on.
Okay,
yeah. Give me that.
Take that. Hold on now.
Yeah.
Just hold on, Ed.
What do you think's worth? What do you think? $100 a ton, 200.
Holly, the vein extends only a few feet, and it's not too deep. You see, a long time ago, maybe the Dark Ages, most of the vein must have been thrown off down the hillside, and it scattered.
Scattered. How?
There's not enough silver left to make an operation worthwhile, Ed.
What?
Even so, I know there's silver here. Now this vein is probably only an offshoot.
Oh.
Ed, there's probably more silver here than any man has seen before. Somewhere.
Somewhere! But where?
Ed! Mr. Gerd! It's your brother.
That's all I need.
Up here, Al. There's a path behind that boulder.
Dick, how much is there if we get it all out?
400, maybe $500.
Boy, did I tell Gita off. When I told her I was coming, she hit me with, precaution is better than cure. Well, I came back with, opportunity knocks only once. I quit my job. And when I was leaving, she hollered at me, Fortune and misfortune are neighbors. I yelled back at her, better late than never.
She say anything about don't count your chickens before they're hatched?
What?
Tell him, Dick.
The vein, it wasn't quite what we thought it was, Al.
But I quit my job.
There's silver around here someplace.
I told Gita to go jump in the river.
Did she?
Now look, Ed. I should have known better. Broke up my marriage, lost my job.
Well, you can always get another job, and as for your marriage, you ain't lost nothing.
I'm warning you, Ed.
Oh, get off! My own flesh and blood. Ow!
You're no good.
Wait, hey, you're starting to get my hackles.
You're no good.
Don't you call me that.
No good, no good.
What? You're a mama's boy.
Ed, right, now come to your senses, Ed. Stop it. Al? Al, do you hear me? Now stop it, both of you.
You're no good drifter.
Ed, I'm warning you. Now, come on.
Don't you call me that, I said.
Godliness is cleanliness. No good.
Ed! Ed!
Now look what you did.
I didn't. Are you all right, Dick? I didn't mean to hit you.
Ed!
I didn't mean it, I said.
Ed! You did it again!
Well, I said that I was sorry.
The 1,000,001 shot. This rock, it's pure silver.
Well, let's get over here. I picked it up here someplace.
Oh. Oh, Lord Almighty. Look.
Just look. Wine's all the way down the hill. No telling where it stops. This is it, Ed. This is our bonanza.
What did Gita say?
Who's Gita? Hiya, take it easy. Let's get back and file a claim.
Yeah, we'll need a name, won't we? We'll need a name.
Yeah. How about Silver Ledge?
Ed, you're lucky because you fought it first. What do you want to call?
Okay, Lucky Cuss. I like that. All right,
All right,
Lucky Cuss. Lucky Cuss, huh?
Lucky cuss. You know, I don't care what you call the mine, but this mountain. You know, Al Seaver said that I'd die here, and I did. So, this mountain, I want to call Tombstone. The whole mountain. Tombstone!
$85 million was taken out of those hills, and the town that grew up because of the strike became one of the most wild and colorful legends in Western history. And today there stands a monument to Ed Shefflin, marking the resting place of the man who followed his dream and found it in the town that he had unwittingly named Tombstone, Arizona. Next week, another true story from America's Western heritage. See you then. And another story about the men who made the West, that rough and tumble breed who spent a lifetime panning the thin trail of gold dust, hoping to find its source, and with it, a fortune. But more often than not, the dream itself turned to dust and despair. However, there was always the hope and adventure of another day. And no team of miners knew this better than a couple of cantankerous old gentlemen from New Mexico who met the man who didn't want gold.
If it's the last thing I ever do, I'll get this saddle on you. Oh, why don't you listen to what I say? 14 years and you still don't know how to pack the beast. Do it yourself. All right, I will. Well, come on and help me hold her. I ain't got two pairs of hands. Oh, good thing. Else we'd be in twice the trouble. Here, give me that thing. I'll do it. I'll take it on myself.
Get your gun. I'll get Jassy. Make out like you don't even notice him. Sorry, Jassy. Seems like we ain't gonna leave just yet. He looks hurt.
More than likely some trick. Probably trying to sniff out our gold. I ain't taking no chances. Hold it right there, mister. I said hold it. What do you want? Watch yourself, Jack.
He ain't wearing a gun. Hey!
Water. Sleep.
Well, I don't know.
Well, he can have water and grub, but he can't stay. Gotta keep moving.
Looks like he's hurt sort of bad.
Shot. Posse's after me.
Then you better get going, mister.
Yeah, we want no part of outlaws.
Ain't no outlaw. It's a mistake.
When the law's after you, there's gotta be a reason.
I didn't do it.
Well, we could just let him rest up a bit.
What, and get the law on us for helping a man escape?
I'm innocent. I swear it. Would I tell you the law's after me?
We just can't afford to take a chance, and I tell you, we can't afford to...
What are you being so stubborn about? The man's hurt. He needs doctoring.
When a man's on the run, there's a reason for it.
He told us the reason, and it's good enough for me.
Well, it ain't good enough for me. What if he steals the gold we got?
You darn fool. How can he steal what he don't know about?
With you around, he'll find it the way you blabber.
Oh, you pig-headed, four-footed. If he steals our gold, it'll be because you yats your big mouth off. I ought to take you and beat the living
Try
daylight.
it. You've been saying you're gonna do it for years. You... Well, don't just stand there. Give me a hand.
That ought to do it, Redmond.
You ought to be a doctor.
Funny you should say that, because I've often thought that one of these days I just might turn my talents to the science of medicine.
Anybody in his right mind wouldn't let you within 10 feet of him, unless he was helpless like him.
You just keep your opinions to yourself, else I'll do a little doctoring on you.
Here, put a little bit of this food in your big mouth. Maybe it'll keep it occupied for a while.
Of course, it ain't exactly none of our business, but what was it they're after you for?
Of course it's our business. We're putting him up, ain't we? What you running away from?
Some cowpoke got shot in a town over in Texas just as I was passing through. I was a stranger, so they figured I did it.
Did you?
Nope. One thing I learned about justice over there a long time ago. Get away from it as fast as you can.
You don't have to worry about no posse now. You're in New Mexico.
Never heard of a Texas posse that worried much about crossing state lines. How long I been here now?
A little over 2 days.
Didn't figure I had that much jump on 'em.
You'll be wanting to go as soon as you can.
Oh, not in any rush. The way these hills are, might be a good place to hold up for a while. You been getting much gold hereabouts?
Barely enough to keep us eating.
Sometimes not even that.
Fact is, we've been figuring on moving on. Man's instinct for survival.
Yeah, might do it just as soon as you leave.
Well, gonna give me some fresh air. A little exercise. Take a walk up that hill. Might find me a gold mine. Good for survival.
I told you we shouldn't have let him stay. This would have been in the bank by now.
We've still got it, ain't we?
How long? We ain't broke our back for 2 years to lose it to the likes of him.
When he gets back, we'll just tell him polite like he's got to leave.
And what if he don't want to?
You just sit there with your gun ready. He'll go. Now hide this again, and when he leaves, we'll get that gold into town. Here he comes. Now, you just leave everything to me and get ready to use that gun.
Howdy. Sure is a pretty sight up top that hill. You can almost see Texas.
Did you spot that posse?
Nope. Probably would if I stayed up there much longer. Decided I better make tracks.
Well, we're sure sorry to see you leave.
Oh, sure, it ain't often we get to chat with a visitor.
Yeah. Must get pretty lonesome out here.
Where did you get this?
Somewhere up there on the hill.
Where up there?
Where, mister? Where? Don't you understand? It's gold. Gold.
The mother lode. He's found El Dorado.
Where? Where?
Up on a hill where I stopped.
You got to take us there.
Go get the tools. Get everything.
Hey, we're rich.
You've got to take us to the exact spot where you found this.
We got to get up there and stake it out before somebody else does.
Come on, you and I'll go, and then Jack can...
I'm not going back up there.
Well, you got to. There's a vein of gold as wide as your arm waiting to be took.
Told you I'm leaving.
Oh, can't. We've waited a lifetime for this.
I got a posse after my neck.
Oh, you wouldn't have no neck if it wasn't for us.
Yeah, you got my thanks for that.
You said you had a couple of days between you and them.
I don't know if that's so anymore. I got to thinking up there on the hill. I've been slowed down an awful lot. They might be coming up on me pretty quick now.
Oh, we'll give you everything we've got.
Oh, sure, we'll share the gold. If you want this house, go ahead and take it. It's yours.
You want a gun? Here, take it.
I'll give you all our food.
I'll even give you Jessie. She's the only thing in this world I care about. It's been mine since you were a baby.
All right, I'll show you. I'm making fast.
Are we near there?
Can't tell.
Well, this is the way you come up, ain't it?
Ain't too sure. Wasn't paying much attention. I do recall looking at the view from here, though. Sure is pretty.
Which way'd you go then?
Well, what's that down there?
Where? Where are you looking?
That dust raising up.
Oh, just some old wind stirring up the dust?
Ain't no wind. That's a posse. Sorry, boys. You're on your own.
Hey, wait a minute. The gold, where is it?
Somewhere back there.
Where? How far back?
That you'll have to figure out for yourself.
Well, you got to show us the place.
With that posse coming after me, forget it.
You ain't got no worries. They can't get here till morning.
That's right. They've got to swing clear around that mountain to get to Baxter Gulch.
Might even take them longer. They don't know the country.
Can't chance it.
Oh, please, mister. I ain't never begged for nothing in my life, but we've been looking for almost 20 years. Digging, starving, freezing. It ain't fair. You've got to show us where you found them stones. We ain't bad men, mister. Neither one of us ever killed a man.
Things is different now. When there's gold this close, a man can get awful mean.
He could have just showed us, that's all. Just showed us the place.
He was mean. I noticed the minute he showed up.
Few minutes to point it out wouldn't have made no difference.
Next time, I ain't gonna listen to you. I'm gonna...
There ain't gonna be no next time.
You're dang right there ain't.
Why are we sitting around here like a couple of plucked chickens? Why ain't we out looking?
Why, sure. It's gotta be somewheres nearby.
Hello in there.
What did you come back for? Ain't you thanked us enough?
Fact is, I got thinking. You were right. I owe you. But you sure that posse can't get here till morning?
Oh, more likely not till past noon.
It's gotta go way over that section of the mountain.
All right. Start looking.
Come on, let's go! We're rich! Start digging as soon as we can! Come on, come on!
That's it, I'm sure. That's where I sat. See, that's where I chipped away at it.
Oh, brother, look! Pure solid gold! We're rich! I tell you, we found it! Ah, we're rich! We got more than a dozen men could spend in a lifetime! It's yours, too. I take back everything I said about you.
Oh, me too. I told you I was right about him.
We gotta stake it out in 3 shares.
Yeah, a third each. Oh, mister, do you know what this means? You're richer than a king. Oh, you're richer than any posse. Oh, 10 posses. You could buy and sell posses, what you got here.
Give me your full name. We'll mark your claim out first.
Forget it. Ain't got no use for gold.
No use.
Use? It ain't a matter of use, mister. It's gold. You understand? Gold.
It's all yours. Don't want no part of it.
You can't be serious.
I am.
Well, I never.
Well, it sure takes all kinds. Well, we gotta stake this out and get into town so we can file our claim.
Here. I had it hid away. It ain't much good, but it'll get you a rabbit or something. My pa gave it to me.
Thank you kindly, gentlemen.
Say, as long as I'm alive, if there's anything you need, you can count on me.
Me too.
Well, I don't think the sheriff's been slowed down any, but I sure have. So, take care, boys.
So long, Redmond.
Yeah, so long, Redmond.
Strange one, ain't he?
I'll never understand it.
Well, let's get old Jassy packed and go file on that claim.
Yeah, you sure you want to call it the South Homestake and the North Homestake?
Yep. It's got a nice, warm sound to it. Redmond didn't leave any too soon.
Howdy, boys.
Howdy.
Sheriff Austin out of Oregon Flats in Texas.
You're a long ways off your mark.
We're after an escaped killer named Larrabee.
A killer?
That's right. Did he stop by here?
No, we don't know no killer by that name, do we, Jack?
Nope. If any killer come through here, we sure don't know about it.
He's a husky kid. Not too tall. Probably uses another name. Oh, and he might be wounded. One of my men fired at him when he escaped.
Well, ain't too many killers comes through here.
Any other trails around?
Well, yes. There's that high mountain trail a couple miles back. Makes a real sharp turn and then heads over the other side.
We'll try that one. Thanks.
Yeah, that man Redmond that passed through here, he weren't no killer, were he, John?
Not so I know. Seemed like a good, honest, God-fearing man to me.
Well, then we didn't lie to the sheriff, did we?
Nope. If he was a killer, we sure didn't know about it. You can't just take any man's word for it.
That's right. We have to have proof.
What are you laughing about? Them, stupid.
Well, what about them?
Well, look at them. They ain't paying no attention to us at all.
They sure ain't.
If they knowed what we know, they'd sure be acting a little different.
They would?
Well, of course they would, stupid. They'd be right out here running to welcome us, buying us drinks and all that stuff. That's what they all do when there's rich men around.
Yeah? Well, then it won't be long till they'll be trying to get in with us. Come on, Jassy,
Come on,
let's get on with it.
Ooh, now. Hold it. Now, we gotta be sure that this is all done just right.
You think I'm gonna do it just wrong?
No, but the thing about it is, you better let me do all the talking.
Now, wait a minute. You ain't done nothing but talk since the first day we met. And you ain't said nothing yet. This is important, and it's my turn to talk.
Why, you... No!
You're lying to us.
Nobody could have filed on that claim. That's ours.
We staked it out, you hear? Now, you tell us the truth, or so help me, you ain't gonna draw another breath.
Well, someone did file on it. A man wrote in a few hours ago.
What man?
Well, get your hands off me, I'll tell you. Homestake claim. Baxter Gulch Mountain. Filed this date by Jason Larrabee.
Larrabee?
You mean Redmond?
Why, that's Larrabee's the name, not...
I don't care what it ain't. Where's he at?
Try the hotel.
Come on, get your rifle.
I will. Larrabee! Redmond! You march down to that office and tell them you filed on our claim, you hear?
What are you talking about?
That sheriff was right about you. You gotta be an escaped killer.
You making accusations, you better be able to back them up.
This here gun will do all the backing up we need.
That was our claim you filed. We staked it out.
Seeing as how I found it, decided it was mine.
You didn't even know what you had till we told you.
Besides, you found it at our camp.
Hear that? Now you own the whole mountain.
Maybe not the whole mountain, but we sure do own that claim.
Not according to that little office down the street. Now, I will admit, seeing as I didn't know how to, you helped me stake it out. And I'd be more than willing to pay for that help. Say with a couple of drinks at the saloon. That ought to do it. Drinks are on me, boys. You're looking at a well-heeled man.
Hold still. You ain't gonna steal what it's taken us a lifetime to find. Now you sign that claim over or you ain't gonna live to use it.
I'll tell you what. If you can pull that trigger, the claim's yours. These men are my witnesses. You can't, can you?
You dang fool, you never had it loaded.
You tried to kill me, I'm gonna have to shoot you in self-defense.
I ought to string you two up for helping him get away.
But we didn't think there's anything wrong with him.
I figured I followed you, I'd find him.
Well, he's all yours now, Sheriff.
Not yet. He stole a claim from us. We intend to get it back.
Go ahead, take it. I told you I ain't got any use for gold.
Come on, Larrabee,
Yeah,
let's
wait
move.
a minute, Sheriff. He's got to go to the office and sign that claim over to us.
Look, I told you two before. You're lucky to be alive.
But, Sheriff, you can't do this. It's ours.
We've been waiting all of our life for it.
Oh, all right, let's go.
A short time after they started working their claim, Winters and Wilson found that it was worth even more than they had dreamed. An Eastern mining firm bought them out for $300,000 each in cash. Some say they were shortchanged, but not Jack and John. Oh, yes, Jassy never had to carry another load, but the two miners made a point of arguing over her now and then just to make her feel at home. Next week, another true drama from our Western past. See you then. Animas City, Colorado had a unique problem. Plenty of rich gold mines, but so much lawlessness there was no way to ship the gold out. And the problem really became complicated when a notorious gunman came to town. It happened in 1880. We call it Halo for a Bad Man. Here we are, Emma. Animus City, our new home, the beginning of a new life.
I hope so, Port. It's been so long.
I know it has. Now we can change all that. It's not much of a town yet, but it's got a future, and that's what we need.
Port, what if these people won't believe that you've changed?
They will. Here we are sitting here talking when we should be doing. Em, it's going to be all right.
You ain't gonna find nobody there, mister.
What?
I said you ain't gonna find nobody there. The marshal's dead. Got killed 3 weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Needn't be. That happens to everybody that takes that job. Takes a fool to do it.
You mean you don't have a marshal here now?
Nope. Not much chance of anyone applying for the job, if you ask me.
Well, what if somebody was to apply? Who would he apply to?
Oh, that'd be the mayor of England, is his name.
And where would somebody find him?
You mean right now?
Right now.
Oh, let me think. He'll either be over there in the saloon having breakfast, or he'll be down at the bank where his office is.
Much obliged, friend. Mayor Angley?
Yeah, that's right.
I'd like to talk to you, sir.
Would this be a public or a private matter?
Private.
Charlie, this has become my private office. Sit down. Now, sir, what can I do for you?
My name is Stockton. I'd like to talk.
You say Stockton?
Yes, sir.
Porter Stockton? The gunman?
The Porter Stockton part is correct. The gunman, not anymore.
Go on.
Well, I understand you're looking for a marshal. I'd like to apply for the job.
Isn't it a little strange that you would be looking for that kind of work?
Yeah, I can understand how that might strike you, sir. I've been accused of a lot of things in the past, generally bad things. And I was guilty of most of them, but I've admitted that, paid the penalty. Now I'm just Porter Stockton, good citizen. You've got to believe that, sir.
What makes you think that you could handle a marshal's job?
Well, a couple of things. First, I'd be dealing with lawbreakers. I know most of them personally. Having been one of them, I know how they think, how they feel, what they'll do next. Second, I know that about the only thing they have any respect for is a gun. I guess you've heard that I'm pretty familiar with guns. Well, they know that, too. I don't think many of them would try to test me. Well, Mayor, you need a lawman, don't you?
Yes, we need a lawman, and we need law. Animus City, you might say, is a dream of mine, and I believe we can build it into a big city. We have gold, and we have all the necessary resources to become big and important. But that same gold is drawing every outlaw in the West towards us, and we haven't found a way yet to control them. And until we do, Animus City is going to be standing still at the crossroads, or perhaps just fade away.
Well, then give me a chance to prove myself. Nobody else wants the job, but I want it. I want it bad.
Well, Mr. Stockton...
Mayor Angley, you impressed me.
All right.
All of you, get your hands up. Get them up! All right, now, get the money out of your pockets and put it on that table. Come on now, move! Barkeep, get that cash box and dump it on the table. All right, mister, I said everybody put their money on the table.
Now look, young fella, I need my money a lot more than you do. You got a pretty good haul right there on the table now. Why don't you just take their money and forget about me?
Look, your money's no different from the rest. Now you get it out.
Well, gentlemen, it's your money.
Sir, in my 30 years of military service, I've never seen such a deed of sheer courage.
Captain Hart, I agree with you completely. George, will you lock that so-called bandit up in the back room for the time being?
I'm Captain Hart, sir, at your service.
Gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you the new Marshal of Animas City, Porter Stockton.
Stockton? Porter Stockton? What? Do you realize what this man is? He's a gunman, a killer!
Why, he looked like a pretty fair lawman to me just now.
Believe me, Captain, that's all changed.
Your kind never changes.
I'm asking for a chance to be judged fairly.
I've made my decision, Captain. You're the marshal. Take over.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, the first thing is to remove temptation from the hands of hotheads. From now on, nobody in Animas City wears a gun.
That's ridiculous. I refuse to listen to such nonsense.
You boys are breaking the law.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute, man. Don't listen to him. He can't make you do this.
Remove your gun belt.
I used this gun, Stockton, against the enemies of our country. I consider you to be one of them.
You have 1 more minute, and I shoot you.
I'm going to kill you for this, Stockton.
The gun. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning, Marshal. How are things going?
Oh, fine, I guess. We haven't had any trouble for 2 days now.
No, and I don't think there will be. Everybody in town, except Captain Hart and some of his friends, think you're doing a very good job. Yes, sir, I think we're through with trouble for a while.
I'm not so sure about that. I'll be back in a little while.
Well, if it don't look like my old friend, Port Stockton.
Hello, Clay.
Yeah, but it can't be. This dandy's wearing a lawman's badge. Port'd sooner shoot a lawman than look at him.
Sidearms are against the law in Animas City, Clay. You can check them in my office up at the end of the street. Pick them up when you leave town.
Well, I'm sure you're the man I used to ride with, but you used to think laws were made for breaking.
Well, that's all changed now.
Changed? I get it. You're a smart one, Port, getting yourself made marshal. But you gotta cut me and the boys in.
On what?
That's gotta be the goal. Sure. They got a wagon that to the railhead. That's 30 miles away. And you're the marshal. You'll be riding herd on a wagon load of gold.
You think I became marshal so that I could get my hands on that gold?
I know it.
You're wrong.
I know you, Port. I know how you operate.
If you're going to hang around Animus City, you're going to obey the laws. Now drop your gun belts.
Now, like I said, we're declaring ourselves in. I'm cutting you out.
You boys know better than that. Now get your hands away from him.
All right, you're not proving nothing. There's 30 miles of Badlands. You gotta take that wagon through to that rail siding. Somewhere along there, we'll be waiting for you. You and the gold.
I'd think about that a long time, Clay. You won't have a chance.
Oh, boy. We don't look worried, you do. If you change your minds, you know where you can find us, huh?
Stockton is mayor of this town. I'm not going to let you do it. To try it alone would be just plain suicide.
You worried about me or the gold?
Yes, there's always that possibility.
If I could get that gold shipment through without the help of a single armed guard, this town could begin to grow, become important the way you want it to be.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it could happen. Have you talked with Palmer, the mine superintendent, about your plan?
No, but he'll go along with me. He doesn't have any choice. If the mine can't ship the gold out, they might as well close down.
I guess I don't have any choice either, do I? All right, go ahead.
All right, Stockton, keep moving. I've got you covered. Keep moving, Stockton.
Were you followed?
No. No, I came alone. You invited me, remember?
You changed your mind. You're cutting us in.
You had it pretty well figured out the other day.
He's lying. I say we get rid of him.
You shut up. We'll listen to what he's got to say, then I decide.
You're making a big mistake.
Now, you were right, Clay. We've had the same dream ever since we first started out together. Make one big haul. Well, that dream's just about to come true. Just me and the gold. I told him it was a big idea I had to get the shipment across the Badlands.
You always were the smoothest, Port. What do you want us to do?
Shut up. What do you want us to do, Port?
Well, you fellas find yourself something to carry the box in, and about halfway between Animus City and the railhead, you meet me. I'll be driving a rig with a single horse.
I just heard you're going to try to get the gold shipment through by yourself.
People talk too much. It's a good plan, Em.
Why alone, Port? After all these years that we've been married, you're still a puzzle.
That's why you married me. The farm boy who wanted to be king of the mountain.
Well, I thought you changed when you took this marshal's job.
I did.
Oh, if I only could be sure.
You're not sure whether my plan means getting the gold through or running away with it myself, huh? Trust me, Em.
I love you, Port.
Right now, I'm asking for trust.
Don't go, Port.
Em.
I can't believe what I just heard, Ingley. Now, you're responsible for that gold more than anyone else in this town. You certainly can't turn it over to a bandit like Stockton. What's the matter with you people? Are you all so blind you can't see that he's going to get away with your gold?
Calm down, Captain. You're talking about the marshal.
I wouldn't trust him with a Confederate dollar, much less a fortune in gold. Now listen to me, all of you. If the laws won't protect decent people from thieves like Stockton, I say we take the law into our own hands.
I can lock you up for that. You better get in out of the sun till you cool off. Now get out of here.
I'm warning you. You'll never see your gold or him again. I've told you.
Pay no attention to his ranting, Stockton. We all trust you.
Thank you.
No thanks necessary. You've earned it. But don't throw that trust away. Can't buy it with gold. Good luck.
I'm so glad you're here. I'm frightened.
Oh, now, Mrs. Stockton, everything's going to be all right.
I'm not sure. A few minutes ago, just after Port drove through town, that man, Captain somebody, he was watching Port leave. And then he ran to his horse, and he rode into the alley, and then he turned behind the buildings the same direction Port went. And he acted very strange. And he frightens me.
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing, but I'd better have a look. Now, you wait right here and don't you worry.
We'll meet you back at the cabin, Port.
Anybody got any ideas about opening that box before I get back will have me to face.
We'll wait.
That's right. You wait.
The lock broke. Go ahead, George, open it up. There's none but stones.
But where? There was nothing in the wagon.
I don't know. But let's find out.
Come on, get out.
Now they'll believe me when I'll tell them a leopard doesn't change his spots. Once a thief, always a thief.
You don't understand. I tricked Clay Allison and these boys. They think I gave them the gold, but I didn't.
Liar. I saw you switch those boxes with Allison. You're gonna meet the gang later.
There was nothing in that box I gave them but rocks. They were the riders you heard go by down below. Probably found out about the trick and came out looking for me.
Well, you're not gonna pull any tricks on anyone anymore, Stockton.
You're making a big mistake and wasting a lot of time.
Next time, I shoot to kill.
I didn't give that gold to Clay Allison, no matter what you think you saw.
Oh. Where is it?
Under the seat.
More tricks. There's nothing there but the fake box Allison gave you.
All right, I'll show you.
He's dead.
Mm-hmm. Stockton was one bad man who never changed. I saw him give that gold away to his gang.
You fool. That was only part of his plan.
But I saw them.
What you saw was nothing more than a strong box full of rocks being loaded, and that's what he gave Allison. The gold is under the front seat. We put it there last night. There you are.
But why?
Stockton was a changed man, and he wanted to get the gold through, and that's what he was doing until you came along.
Oh, I didn't know. No one told me.
I feel sorry for you, Captain Hart. That shot made you famous, because every fast gunning boy in the country that wants to build himself a reputation will be gunning for you. The man who shot Porter Stockton.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Thus, the violent death of a gunman. While no one will ever know what was in Porter Stockton's mind the day he was killed, this much we do know. The Denver and Rio Grande Railway bypassed Animas City and built a line through Durango. Durango became the county seat. Animas City faded into obscurity. Next week, another true drama from our American past.
One of the long-line outfits that was once the only link between the valley and the outside world. The story is called The Big Team Rolled. This is how Death Valley looked in 1885 to Dana Emerson, a wealthy young college fellow from the East, who has come out there to prove his worth to the girl he loves, Melinda Blackmere, daughter of the manager of the most remote industrial plant in America, the Harmony Borax Works. And a few miles below it, a solitary oasis known as the Greenland Ranch, where the manager and his daughter live.
What's the big idea?
Him steal money from store. Boss fire him.
I always say, Hermie, bad hombre, like snake.
Father will probably put you to work at the company's store here on the ranch.
Selling bandanas and canned tomatoes to the teamsters. And will that prove to you I have the character you're looking for in a husband?
The moral...
I told you to take off your collar and tie.
The whole thing's ridiculous. Marooning myself here in this godforsaken spot.
If you want to call it off, go back to San Francisco.
If I had any sense, I would. I'm sorry, Melinda. I didn't mean to sound stuffy. Of course I'll stick. I'd go through Hades itself to win you.
Hi, boss. All right, George.
Boss, I want to talk to you.
I got nothing more to say to you, Hermie. You're fired, and that's that.
Keep me on, boss.
The company does not employ thieves, Hermosa. You're leaving the valley on the next train as a passenger.
Hello, Father.
Hello, honey. How are you, Dana?
A little hot.
Who's this dude?
None of your business.
I know. You brought him here to take my place. Give him my job.
By golly, that's exactly what I will do.
Father, you can't do that.
You're hired, Emerson, the swamper on the big team.
You can't give him my job.
They'll take you along and dump you off at Mojave. Now, you'll be at the works when they're ready to pull out tomorrow.
You'll be sorry. You'll pay for this.
Mr. McPherson? My name's Dana Emerson.
Fit you to a T, son.
I'm your new swamper.
Oh. What have I done to deserve this? A lily of the field. Where are you from, son?
Boston.
Well, you'll find that the going can be mighty rough. Biggest wagons in the world, these. And that's why you sit up there. It'll be your job to handle the brakes on the downgrade. Keep the wagons from running away and killing the whole outfit. Oh, Dolph, bring me the castor oil.
Castor oil?
Yeah, that's one of the requirements of these trips. A daily dose. Thanks, Dolph. All right, now shut your eyes and hold your nose.
But I don't need any.
You heard me.
Hey, Sandy.
Huh?
That Hermie, him gone.
Yeah?
Steal horse grub from ranch last night. Hightail it off.
Well, I wasn't much hankering for his company on this trip anyhow. Though it's between a greenhorn and a horse thief, I guess there isn't much choice. All right, climb up in your high chair, sonny. All right, take a good look at those men, Sonny. They're the last humans you'll lay eyes on, except yours truly, until we get to Mojave. That's 10 days from now. All right, let your brake off. All right, get up, you jughead. Come on, you numbskull. Get up high, get up. High, get up.
And so the big team rolled out into the burning desert, dragging 63,000 pounds of borax, along with 1,200 gallons of precious water for man and beast.
Well, you wanted to know what stuff he was made of.
I hadn't counted on anything quite so rugged, though.
It'll make a man of him or else.
Yes, or else.
Sandy! Can you stop a minute? Long enough for me to get a drink of water?
Wait till we make camp.
My throat's cracking.
Well, let it crack. We got a schedule to keep. We can't stop every time a little boy wants a drink of water.
Sandy, stop! I dropped the dipper. Oh,
I'm sonnet. Ain't you even got strength enough to hold on to a dipper? Thanks, son.
For what?
For dropping that dipper.
But who would want to blow up the wagons or us?
I'm not sure, but I've got my suspicions.
You mean it?
Me hear explosion. You should have heard it from where we was. I bet him Hermie Hermosa. Well, I sure wouldn't bet against you.
Once again, the big team rolled on its way to Mojave, with Sandy keeping a sharp eye on the road ahead for any other surprises Hermie might have planned. But for the next 2 days, everything rose smoothly.
A wet camp tonight, Lone Willow Hotel, a home away from home, and rooms with running water.
Running water?
Yeah. Company laid a pipeline and brought water down a couple of miles from a spring up there in the mountains. And this is where we fill up for our next dry spell.
After 4 days of dishing it out by the bucket, it'll be a treat. Let me at it.
Save some for the other jackasses.
Hey, the tank's empty.
Oh, maybe it sprung a leak somewhere in the pipeline. Let's have a look. Oh, look.
Somebody's knocked a hole in it.
Yeah, and he must have dynamited the spring, too.
Who?
Oh, that sidewinder by the name of Hermosa.
What do we do now?
Well, ain't anything we can do but report the damage when we get back to Death Valley. We ain't got the wherewithal to repair it.
But our water wagon's empty.
Well, we just have to get along the best way we can until we reach the next water hole. Seem to be jinxed this trip. Must be a Jonah aboard.
Me trail him through the canyon, over the hill. Pretty soon I hear big explosion. Make big hole in the ground. Almost kill all team. Yes.
You sure him, homie?
Who else? Him only one have grudge for big team, but me get him, you see.
What are you two talking about? George? Is something wrong, Susie? He said something about the big team. Tell me.
George go hunting.
For what?
Maybe deer, maybe mountain sheep, maybe man.
Father, I still think Susie's keeping something from us. The big team is in some kind of danger.
The big team's in danger every trip it makes, my dear. Danger of sandstorms or cloud bursts, danger of a mule falling sick or a wagon breaking down. Whatever it is, I trust Sandy. He's the best teamster on the desert.
Oh, Sandy can take care of himself.
You're really in love with that young swamper.
If anything ever happened to him, I'd never forgive myself.
And don't worry, dear. By now, according to schedule, they're in Mojave.
Whoa! Whoa! Hi, fellas.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Tom. Well, here we are. The end of the line.
Longest 165 miles I ever traveled.
Well, the return trip will be easier with a lighter load.
When do you leave?
Tomorrow morning at sunup.
Tomorrow?
Hey, look, Mojave ain't no resort, you know. It's just a railroad side.
Of course. I just sort of expected to be a longer layover here.
Yeah, well, there will be for you. You see, I ain't taking you back to the valley, Sonny. You're in no shape.
Well, I'm all right.
Oh, look. You get on over to the paymaster and get your pay. You got $25 coming. Now use it toward a ticket home.
You mean I'm fired, is that right?
This ain't no job for a tenderfoot.
Now, wait a minute.
Look, I can get myself a real swamper here in Mojave. Easy.
You've got a swamper already. See you at sunup.
Oh, I'm sorry about the sunburn.
The next morning, the Harmony paymaster gave Sandy something else to worry about.
Ready to pull out, Sandy?
Right now.
Here's ballast for you. Payroll for the Harmony works.
Put this up on the safe to the side of you, Dan, and don't let it out of your sight for a second. Savvy?
Right.
And wrap this around you.
Well, see you next trip.
You will if you don't eat yourself to death in the meantime. Get up, you numbskulls! Hey!
Loaded with supplies for the ranch, together with hay and grain, which would be dropped off at the different campsites to feed the mules on the next trip with Borax, the big team headed back for Death Valley. Once again, it was long days of blistering sun and burning sand, while Hermie followed cautiously. But the hunter was also the hunted, for faithful Panamint George had taken up Hermie's trail.
One of the lead mules cast a shoe. I'm going up to fix it. Now, look, we're only 3 days away from the ranch. Now, keep your eye on that bag, whatever you do.
Sure. Beans will be ready when you are.
All right. Sam! Get him, Sam!
I think I hit him in the leg. Sandy!
He winged me.
Go ahead and say it. I deserve it. Falling asleep at the switch. You ought to use that bullwhip on me.
Oh, quit your belly aching, will you, and give me a hand. I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. Oh, I think that bullet's still in there. We're going to have to leave it until we get back to the ranch.
We're going on?
Sure. We can't turn back now. We're past the halfway mark.
But you can't drive.
No, it's all up to you now, son. You're going to have to take the big team in, all by yourself. All right, grab your jerk line. Now, don't turn loose of it. That's your telegraph system. That's the only way you can get orders to those lead mules. A steady pull, but you want to turn to the left. And 2 short, sharp jerks for a right turn. All right, I'll let off your brakes. All right, now let her go, Gallagher.
Get up, you sons of guns! Get up!
Well, we're rolling, by gum.
Get up, boy! Come on!
Then I pick up saddle and come back.
So Hermie's still at large?
Yes, miss.
Well, at least Sandy knows what he's up against.
They haven't a chance against that blackguard. Why, he could pick them off like birds on a fence.
By now, they should be across the mountains and on their way up the valley.
By now, they should be here. They're way overdue.
Me dream last night, me see vulture flying low.
Oh, stop it, Susie. The big team's been late before.
Excuse me, boss.
What is it, Fred?
And the men down at the plant are wondering when they're going to get their pay.
Well, they'll get it.
When?
When the big team gets here.
The payroll's on the big team?
Yes.
Now I know something's happened.
Me see blood on moon.
Will you shut up, Susie? Pull yourself together, dear. This isn't like my daughter.
It's because I am your daughter. Because I wanted the man that I married to measure up to you, but I was wrong. It wasn't fair to put him to a test like this. It wasn't fair.
You'll come through all right. Sandy will look out for him.
Oh, stop talking as if he was a child.
But you said yourself...
I don't know what I said. I only know that I love him. I can't stand it waiting around here doing nothing.
George, hitch up the buckboard. We'll go out and have a look.
I'm going too.
No, you stay here.
I'm going.
Nobody goes. Here come big team.
I told you Sandy'd make it. He's the best doggone teamster. That's not Sandy on the wheeler.
Oh, Dana.
Oh, boy.
What happened?
Are you all right?
Where's Sandy?
In there?
Dead?
Heck no.
Almost, though. Took a bullet in the shoulder.
Help him down, boys. Take him inside. Who did it, Hermie?
Yeah. Robbed us of the payroll. It was my fault. I fell asleep.
When did it happen?
3 days out. I'll be unhitching Sandy.
All right, Danny.
You've done enough, Dana.
You lost the payroll. Sandy's life, perhaps, and... Well, the least I can do is find Hermie and get that payroll back.
You'll never find him.
Panamint George has offered to go along. He's got a score to settle, too. We'll form a posse.
Dana, please. For my sake.
Delirious from Dana's bullet in his leg and the torturing heat, Hermie's burning thirst had led him to the very water tank he had destroyed.
Water. Don't give him water. Skunk. Let him die like you want others to die.
Yeah, it'd serve him right. I can't do that.
Water. John, Melinda, they're coming back.
Here's your payroll.
Good. Is he dead or alive?
Alive.
If we'd had our way, he wouldn't be.
We say let him die.
I didn't have the heart. I guess I'm still just a tenderfoot.
Tenderfoot?
Tenderfoot.
Tenderfoot my eye.
Oh, darling.
What a man.
You've seen here a living demonstration of one of the most spectacular methods of transportation ever devised by the fertile mind of man. The Big Team Rose was photographed in Death Valley using the original borax wagon. With the outbreak of the war between the states, the federal government began recalling its troops from Arizona, and the Apaches soon ruled that territory uncontested. Now, ranchers, miners, and prospectors were either killed or had to get out. That is all except one rancher named Pete Kitchen. Our story is about this rancher's heroic stand against the Apache horde, his last stand, which took place, strangely enough, on Pete Kitchen's wedding night. Pete had arrived in Arizona from his native Kentucky back in '54, homesteaded 1,000 acres of rich bottom land, and set in raising crops and his pride and joy, pigs. Within a few years, his pigs had grown famous. Stores in Tucson, 58 miles to the north, advertised Pete Kitchen hams, and his tasty bacon was equally famous. The Apaches had raided him time and time again, but there on his ranch, he'd stayed unconquered and unconquerable, up till this, the day of his wedding.
You should have been here by now, Deacon.
Well, patience, Pete, my boy. It's a long, hot ride from Tubac.
Saw a raiding party earlier this morning, heading toward Tubac.
The good Lord will take care of his own. Especially such a beautiful little young angel as she is.
Just her and her brothers. What chance would they have against the Apache?
Mr. Kitchen! Mr. Kitchen! Cloud of dust to the north. Can't tell yet whether they're wearing hats or not. I said there's at least 50 of them.
Spread the alarm.
North wall, boys! Let's give them a welcome!
They're behind the rise over there. I can't see nothing but the dust. But they're still coming.
Same as always, boys. Shoot any son of a bronco that ain't wearing a hat.
They're coming into the open now. Hold it! They ain't Apaches, them soldiers. A whole company of them. Supply wagon. Civilians, too. The main bunch is going right on by. But there's somebody cutting out this way. It looks like just one of them. No, it's two.
It's Donna Rosa.
Hallelujah!
The boss sure cuts a fancy picture in his wedding outfit, don't he?
Yeah. People dress the same way for a burying.
Welcome.
You poor dear, you must be plumb wore out. Come, we'll all help you get ready. Come on. Did you bring something old and something new? Some of you men folks, bring in our things.
Captain, you sure gave us quite a start. We weren't expecting a cavalry escort, but I do thank you.
Well, it's my pleasure, Mr. Kitchen. We were scheduled to pass by here today, so we thought it best that the young lady come with us. Before I get back to my company, I'd like to have a word with you, if I may.
Oh, certainly. Come on in the house. Sit down, Captain.
I'll get right to the point, Mr. Kitchen. My men out there on the trail represent the last of the federal forces leaving Arizona. Now, there are some civilians accompanying us. Miners, prospectors, ranchers like yourself.
Captain, for 2 years, the Apaches have come at me with everything they got. They ruined my crops, turned my prize pigs into perambulating pincushions with their cussed arrows, tried to set fire to this house. There's a graveyard out there that's full, and all of them ain't Apaches. But, Captain, I ain't no closer to running today than I was 2 years ago.
Yes,
now, sure, I pay my men double wages, but most of them would stay on anyhow. As for the deacon, well, he don't want to go outside, not since the Apaches caught him circuit riding and chased him through my gate some 6 months back.
Mr. Kitchen, I hadn't expected you or your men to accompany our withdrawal. I was mainly thinking of your fiancée. I understand she has relatives well east of here?
Yeah.
Well, I think you should at least compel her to join us.
Rosa. Rosa! Rosa! Rosa, the captain here has a question.
About joining your withdrawal, Captain.
Yes, ma'am?
You already know my answer, don't you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm afraid I do.
Now, Rosa...
Captain, I do wish you could stay for the ceremony.
That would be a real pleasure, ma'am. But I must rejoin my troops. Mr. Kitchen, you are indeed fortunate. Aside from being a lovely lady, your fiancé possesses, in no small amount, that same indomitable courage and all due respects to you, ma'am, cussed stubbornness with which you, sir, are so abundantly endowed. I wish you both a happy marriage.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the joining of this man and this woman in the bonds of holy matrimony. Now the good Lord hath said, it is not good for man to live alone. Therefore, he said, I shall create him a helpmate. And for this cause, man has left his father and his mother and has cleaved with his wife.
Mr. Kitchen! Mr. Kitchen!
Doggone it. You're doing a good job, Deacon. Excuse me. Apaches?
Not yet, but you better come with us right now.
There's nobody on there.
It's a cavalry outfit.
You can't see him from the tower.
They've been going at it hot and heavy. It's tapering off some now.
All right, boys, let's go give them some help.
Hold on. Listen.
Shooting stop.
Yeah. Probably just a stray pack. Those soldier boys made short work of them.
Maybe. Deacon, you take care of her. I'll be back as quick as I can.
All right, Pete.
Maybe the soldier boys took care of him, and maybe they just scared him off. But if the cavalry didn't finish him, they'll be back to take a crack at us. Slim, you and Shorty right out there and have a look. We better get extra sentinels posted, check our weapons, and let's get the pigs under cover. Plenty more ammunition in the house. You better get some. Well, I guess we've done everything we can. You two will both be up in the tower. Moon will soon be bright enough to see real good.
Pardon me.
Excuse me.
Any word yet?
Nope. She had the ladies brew up a nice hot cup of coffee for the boys. Yes, sir. At a time like this, there ain't nothing better for a man than a good hot cup of coffee. Along with some good hot praying, of course.
Well, I can't spare Jake and his fiddle. He's guarding the north wall. But Apaches or no Apaches, we're getting married this night.
Deacon?
You ready? Well, then, if you two will just step right over here, we'll get along with it. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the joining of this man and this woman in holy wedlock. If anyone therefore can show just cause why they may not be lawfully joined together, let him now speak, or else forever hold his peace. Pete Kitchen, wilt thou have this woman...
Mr. Kitchen! Mr. Kitchen!
Oh, doggone it.
I hate to bust in on you like this, Mr. Kitchen, but we brought back somebody that we think you ought to talk to right now.
He's the only one left.
And that ain't all. You tell Mr. Kitchen what you told us.
What is it, son?
They killed them all. Every man, woman, baby. Then they set fire to our wagons. All except one.
It was a powder wagon, Mr. Kitchen. The Apaches took the powder wagon with them. Ain't much question what them red heathens gonna do with all that powder.
That'll give them Apaches their best chance yet of blowing you to kingdom come, Mr. Kitchen.
They're camped a couple of miles from here. They likely ain't gonna wait much past sunup.
Saddle me a horse.
No, Pete.
Give us time to saddle a couple of fresh ones, too.
No, I don't expect you boys to ride with me. And enough money in the world to pay for that kind of work.
All the money in the world ain't gonna do nobody no good. Not if them Apaches have that powder wagon tomorrow morning.
I'm riding with you too, Mr. Kitchen.
All right, boy. On your way.
Pete, there must be some other way. Oh, you mustn't go out there.
Rosa, there's no other way. You heard what the men said. I've got to get that powder wagon. Don't you worry none. I'll be back quick as a hog's grunt.
Pete! Quicker than a hog's grunt.
We better go the rest of the way by foot.
So Red Sleeves herself come for the kill.
Pete Kitchen! Goodbye!
He speaks English. Better than you or me. He spent a lot of time with white people. Mostly bad ones. He hates all white people now like crazy. There's our passport to doomsday. At least 3 guards.
Like flies around a hog trough.
We ain't gonna be able to get close enough there to do nothing. Not unless they get awful careless. Or maybe liquored up. What good's that gonna do? Ain't gonna make no difference if they get liquored up. We still ain't gonna get close enough to that rig to do nothing about it. I do not. Well, what are we gonna do, Mr. Kitchen?
We're gonna just sit tight for a spell and wait.
My legs hurt so much I can't hardly move. If we stay like this much longer, we ain't gonna be able to get ourselves out of here. Forget about that wagon.
No use arguing about that. Come on.
Sure hope it works.
I know Apache, son. It'll work.
It's got to. Be daylight soon.
We still have some time. My prize 4 sucklings. All right, you boys know what to do?
Yes, sir. We all set.
going.
Boy?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's get on with it. Put that around your hand, son. Here we go. Slow and easy. Well, we sure took care of the powder wagon.
Well, hallelujah.
Yes, but they're going to be hot on our trail in a few minutes, so let's get on with the marriage ceremony.
What, right here, right now?
Oh, Deacon, please.
Well, I haven't got my good book with me, but, well, no matter.
Well, we haven't much time.
Dearly beloved.
From where we left off, please.
Oh, Pete Kitchen. Will you take this woman here for your lawful wedded wife? Will you promise to love, obey, cherish, and comfort her for as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Donna Rosa, will you accept this man as your lawful wedded husband? Will you promise to love him?
There they come!
And all of the other questions that I just asked him just a few minutes ago, as long as you both shall live.
I will.
Join your right hands together, please. Inasmuch as you've decided and determined to become wedded in holy wedlock, then I now pronounce you man and wife.
Hey, that's a flag of truce! Hey, they're carrying a white flag of truce! I don't trust... Idiots, it's a white flag. He's carrying a white flag, the one in front.
You keep them covered with your rifles, boys. I'll go try to find him something to answer with. You, stay with the deacon.
Oh, I am.
Pete Kitchen! You come out! Alone! Pete Kitchen!
Keep those rifles on him.
Wait! No guns!
have come to make terms.
What kind of terms?
From now on, we will not come more than half-mile from your ranch. You, Pete Kitchen, will stay away from Apache stronghold. Forever. Agreed?
Agreed.
From that day on, the Apaches ignored Pete Kitchen. At times, raiding parties would pass within sight of his house, but never closer than half a mile. Pete had more than proven himself as an enemy worthy of their steel, and his victory, one unparalleled in the entire history of Apache warfare, was final.
Hallelujah. You done it, Lord. Thank you.
This is a .50 caliber Sharps carbine, for which I have the greatest respect. So did the Apaches. This is the actual gun that Pete Kitchen carried in the Apache warfare, taken from his saddle by his brother-in-law, Manuel Ronquillo. It was loaned to us by Colonel Gil Proctor, the present owner of the Pete Kitchen Ranch, the old ranch house that now houses the Pete Kitchen Museum. Oh, yes, the original stronghold is still standing, just off the U.S. Highway 89 between Tucson and Nogales, a landmark to the memory of a doughty pioneer who refused to be driven out. March 17, 1872 started out like any other day in the mining camp of Gold Hill, Nevada. Then suddenly, that most dreaded of all sounds, the fire whistle. Rescuers are bringing men up from the blazing depths of the Eureka mine as we take you into our story of Big Liz.
Watch it. Step up. That's it. Easy there.
That's the last of them.
Is he burned?
No, just smoked. All he needs is a little fresh air. What a little runt. You must be hard up for help in that mine.
He's a new man. Just came over from Silver City.
Well, you won't have to replace him for a little while anyway.
Ain't you gonna wait till he comes to?
What for?
So he can thank you. Took a lot of nerve volunteering to go down in that shaft. Especially your being a woman.
When people are in trouble, being a woman ain't no different than being a man.
Say, mister, would you tell me which one of these shacks belongs to be? Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I thought you were mister. Would you be Big Liz?
I would.
Gosh. Well, I'm the fella that you dragged out of that mine last night. And I came to thank you.
No need to thank me. You just happened to be the first one I stumbled over.
Oh, but just the same, you did save my life. And I wanted to give you a little token of my gratitude.
What is it?
Well, open it and see. it ain't very much. But I thought maybe you could use it when you sort of dress up.
I don't sort of dress up.
Oh, well, what I really meant was when you ain't wearing them duds.
I'm a prospector. I'm doing a man's work, so I wear a man's clothes.
Oh, well, that puts a different complexion on things. What size breeches do you wear?
Huh?
Oh, nothing personal, ma'am. I just meant, I thought maybe I could trade it in for a pair of breeches. Your size.
No, thank you kindly. I kind of think maybe I might keep this. Been so long since anybody gave me a present. It's kind of nice to get one, even if I ain't got any use for it. Would you like to sit a spell and have a glass of water or a cup of coffee?
Oh, yeah, that would be very nice, if it's not too much trouble.
If it was too much trouble, I wouldn't ask you.
No, sir. No more working underground for me. That fire last night was the third one I've been in, and I've had my belly... I've had my fill. I'm getting me a job in the fresh air and sunshine.
Got anything in mind?
Not yet, but I'll find something.
How about teaming up with me? Prospecting.
With you?
Yeah. I'm getting kind of tired talking to myself and eating my own victuals. A woman prospector's kind of limited when it comes to teaming up. There ain't any other women worth their salt. And the men, they kind of get ideas. I could handle you. Well, I don't think it'd be necessary.
But, I don't know anything about prospecting.
Well, here's a chance to earn while you learn. I'll furnish the grub and equipment and give you 25% of what we find. How about it?
Well,
Good. Get out of here now and pack your things. We're going to leave at daylight. Oh, what's your name?
Oh, Scrubs. Alfred Scrubs. But everybody calls me Scrubby.
Scrubby? Sure fits you. Scrubby.
That bacon sure smells good. There's nothing like a good walk to make a man feel hungry. How long you been a prospector, Liz?
Close on to 15 years.
How come you took it up?
Well, I had to make a living.
Yeah, you could have opened a boarding house or a restaurant or something.
Too many people.
How come you hate people, Liz?
I don't hate them. I just ain't got any use for them, that's all. Most of them, anyway.
Especially men. How come you hate men, Liz?
Just full of questions, ain't you? Now put your food where your mouth is and let me eat in peace.
Liz! Look, it's the real thing this time! Gold! Gold! Gold, Liz! Look at it glitter! Fool's gold again?
Fool's gold again.
I guess I'm the fella they named that fool's gold after, Liz. I ain't never gonna make no prospector. I ain't gonna bring you no luck either.
Ah, shucks, don't get so discouraged. Why, a week ago you couldn't even walk.
Yeah, but I ain't doing you no good, Liz. All I do is eat your grub and make your disposition worse than it was looking after me.
But I like looking after you.
You do?
But try and learn a little faster. Just beats me how anybody can live so long and know so little.
Sometimes I wonder about that myself, Liz.
Smoke bother you?
It is a little strong.
Well, I spilled this tobacco on the horse blanket. I guess I got some hair in it.
Speaking of hair, Liz, how did you used to wear yours when you was a woman?
Ah, lots of different ways. I think the way I liked it best was parted in the middle, and I had 2 coils right down here at my... Hey, what are you asking me that for?
I was just thinking.
That kind of thinking don't come under the head of prospecting.
I'll bet you were a real good-looking gal.
I wasn't the worst looking.
Did you ever have a hankering to put on dresses again?
I never give it a thought.
I'll bet you'd still be real handsome. You know, when we get back to town, I'm gonna buy you a dress.
You ain't gonna do no such a thing, and stop getting so personal. I don't pry into your past.
I ain't got no past.
And you ain't gonna have no future if you don't mind your own business. Now go to bed. Hit me with that hunk of... Hey, where did you find this?
Oh, wait now. I didn't say it was gold. I just threw it away.
Where did you find it?
Why, right up there. Is this what gold ore looks like?
Oh, no, this is silver ore. Why, I'll bet this will last say better than any silver ore they found in these parts of years. We've hit it. Scrubby, we've hit it!
Where's...
Oh, excuse me. I got so excited, I just forgot who I was.
Yes, sir, fellas. As soon as I picked up that chunk of ore, I knew it was the real thing. But I didn't say anything. No, sir. I just rolled it down the hill so Big Liz would find it. And when she spotted it, she got so excited she almost split a seam. Scrubby, she said, we've got it. And you know something? She was right. That mining syndicate is paying us almost $100,000.
I suppose you and Liz will get married now, huh?
Well, we ain't never talked about that. Of course, I wouldn't have no objections if she'd take off them pants. Both of us wearing them wouldn't be so good. Set them up again, Rusty. I'll pay you as soon as Liz gets in on that 3 o'clock stage from San Francisco. Gosh almighty, it's 3 o'clock now. Didn't Liz come in with you?
I sure did.
Say, Liz, are you something? I didn't know you without your pants on.
I still got them on. You just can't see them, that's all.
For gosh sakes, you're not going to wear them both.
I figured it was better until I got used to skirts again.
Oh. Did you put over the deal?
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
How much did you get?
100,000 even. 25,000 is in Wells Fargo Bank in your name.
Oh, gosh, Liz.
Let's go in and wash the dust out of my throat.
Wait a minute, Liz. You can't go in there.
Since when?
Since you became a lady. You've got to use the family entrance.
I plumb forgot there was one.
Hey, fellas, look at Liz.
Well, I'll swear.
Bust out some champagne, Rusty. This calls for fancy drinking.
Sure thing.
Well, here's to you, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? Why, I haven't been called Elizabeth in years.
Well, nobody's going to call you anything else from now on. Fellas, to Elizabeth.
Say, I'd like to join you in a toast to the lady, if I may. To Elizabeth.
Liz.
Apparently the shock of seeing me after 15 years was too much for my wife.
Your wife? You're married to Liz?
Till death do us part, as the minister says. It wasn't very polite of you, Elizabeth, walking out on your friends that way. They're liable to get the impression that you weren't glad to see me.
If there was any doubt in your mind, I wasn't.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm really very happy to see you. I can't tell you how pleased I was. I read that article in the Denver paper.
Especially the part about striking it rich.
Yes, I've wondered what became of you. Many times.
Yeah, every time you were broke.
Same old Elizabeth. But it's good to be back together again. This time I'm going to stick.
As long as it's worth your while.
Now, the first thing we're going to do is go on a second honeymoon.
Second?
And we'll buy a nice little house in Denver, or Frisco if you prefer. Servants, horses, carriage, all the comforts. Yes, sir, this time we're going to make a go of our marriage. Like we're supposed to. Work and share together.
I work and you share. All right. I'll give you your share right now. $10,000 if you'll clear out.
10,000? According to law, I'm entitled to half of what you got from that sale. And according to the bombastic bragging of your pipsqueak partner, you have in the neighborhood of 75,000.
All right. I'll give you half.
Depriving myself of your companionship should be worth at least another 25.
Would you put that in writing?
Anytime, any place.
It's a deal.
No, Liz, you can't do it.
Well, it seems your little partner was listening.
You ain't gonna get a bit of her money. She's gotta keep it so she won't have to go on working.
Between the two, I prefer to work. I'll meet you at my lawyer's office first thing in the morning.
The price has just gone up 20,000.
I haven't got that much.
He has.
No, the deal is off. You ain't going to get none of his money.
Well, I'd think it over if I were you. I'm offering you both a good proposition. Oh, don't wait up for me, Elizabeth. I'll probably stay at the Silver Nugget.
Why do you put up with him, Liz?
Oh, he's my lawful husband. Though he never was a husband to me.
You can get a divorce.
No, I tried it once. He was too smart for me. I couldn't prove nothing on him. Oh, I just can't see no way out of this mess, Scrubby.
Received a message at the hotel saying that you had something of interest for me.
That's right. I got a business proposition. Come inside. Sit down.
Why, you little...
Look out! I got a very nervous trigger finger.
What's the idea?
I said I had a business proposition for you. All you gotta do is sign that paper.
I'll sign nothing.
You ain't getting out of here until you've signed that paper setting her free.
All right. We'll just sit here.
I haven't got the patience. There's a keg of blasting powder under that table. Either you sign that paper, or I'll light the fuse and blow you to kingdom come.
What happens to you?
I go with you.
You haven't got the guts.
I have for Liz.
I don't think so.
The paper's right in front of you. You've got less than a minute to change your mind.
So have you.
Time's getting short.
You'll put it out.
I heard that you was here. What are you doing with that gun? What in the name of common sense? Now, what's this all about?
He was trying to scare me into signing away my rights.
You were gonna blow the two of you up?
Yeah, that was the idea.
He wouldn't have gone through with it. He hasn't the nerve.
Well, I have. Keep him covered, Scrubby. The three of us will sit this one out. We might just as well go up and smoke as the way we are.
I'll sign.
Well, make it fast. That was a good joke, Scrubby. You sure had him fooled, using that empty powder keg. But you didn't fool me.
Oh, it's not empty. It's the real thing, look.
Real thing?
Liz! Oh, Liz, are you all right?
What happened?
You fainted.
I did.
You sure did. And I guess that proves who's the best man.
It sure does, Scrubby.
And Scrubby was right. From that time on, he wore the pants of the family.
এবার আমরা কার কি টোকেনে লেখা আছে সেটা শুনবো। প্রথমে শুরু করি সাইমাকে দিয়ে।
চাইনিজ।
এবার জিনাত।
গ্রিস।
নিপা।
স্পেন।
এবার উর্মি মাহবুব।
পেরু।
সাফায়েত।
ফ্রেঞ্চ কুইজিন পেয়েছি। ফ্রেঞ্চ কুইজিন এমন একটা কুইজিনের উৎপত্তি বলা যায় ফ্রেঞ্চকে। তো সেক্ষেত্রে আমি একটু কনফিডেন্ট ছিলাম যে কোনো দেশীয় ফিশ দিয়ে আমি ফ্রেঞ্চের যে কোনো একটা আইটেম করতে পারবো।
লিনা, দেখি তোমার টোকেনে কি আছে।
মেক্সিকো।
আমি জানতে চাই নসীন, আপনার টোকেনে কি আছে?
থাইল্যান্ড।
ও বাবা।
জুয়াইরিয়া।
ইটালি।
অ্যান্ড লাস্ট মৌসুমি।
ইন্ডিয়া।
ইন্ডিয়া।
বরাবরই আমি মাছ রান্নাতে একটু দুর্বল, তো এই জন্য মাছের যখন ফিউশন ইন্ডিয়ার সঙ্গে হলো তখন আমার একটু মানে ভয় কাজ করছিল।
জাজেস, আমি তো পুরো বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ করে এলাম মনে হলো, বাট ফিশ কোথায়? জিনিসটা কভার আপ করার পরে দেখলাম ওখানে 4 টাইপের মাছ ছিল, অ্যান্ড দেখে খুব একটা ডরাইনি, বিকজ মেন্টররা আমাদের অলরেডি ক্লাস নিয়েছেন অ্যান্ড এই দেশি ফুডগুলো নিয়ে অনেক ফিউশন ডিশেস করানো হয়েছে।
এই 4 ধরনের মাছেরই ডিফারেন্ট কাটস ভ্যারাইটিস আছে আমাদের রাঁধুনি গ্রোসারি স্টোরে। আপনাদেরকে আজকে একটা ডিশ প্রেজেন্ট করতে হবে। এছাড়াও আপনার যদি মনে হয় এর সাথে কোনো সাইড ডিশ আপনারা দিতে চাচ্ছেন অর অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট যেটা যায়, সেটা আপনারা আমাদেরকে আজকে প্রেজেন্ট করতে পারেন।
সুবিধার্থে আরেকবার বলে দিচ্ছি, এখানে 4টা মাছ, রুই মাছ আছে, বোয়াল মাছ, ট্যাংরা আর বেলে মাছ। এই 4টা থেকে যার যে দেশ বা কুজিন অনুযায়ী আপনারা রান্না করবেন। আর একটু সহজ করে দেই, আপনাদের জন্য তো অবশ্যই মেন্টার্স আছেন। মেন্টার্সের হেল্প নিয়ে কিন্তু আপনারা আজকে রান্নার পরিবেশন করবেন।
তার জন্য মেন্টার্সদের টাইম দেওয়া হবে আজকে পার পার্টিসিপেন্টসের জন্য 5 মিনিট করে পাবেন।
টেস্ট খুব মজার, ওয়ান অফ দ্য বেস্ট ম্যাশ পটেটো।
ওয়াও।
রোস্টেড টমেটো অ্যান্ড চিজ স্টাফ ক্রিস্পি চিকেন বেস উইথ মাশরুম রিসোটো।
যে 800 টাকা হয়েছিল এটাকে আমি সেল করতে চাচ্ছি 2500 টাকায়। দ্যাট ইজ ওকে।
এবারে চট্টগ্রামের প্রতিযোগী উর্মি, আপনার খাবার নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
চিকেন পাই উইথ প্যান জুস, সাথে ছিল ম্যাশ পটেটো উইথ সতে পেঁয়াজ।
ভিতরে চিকেনটা কিভাবে করেছেন?
চিকেনটা আমি প্রথমে ছোট টুকরা করছিলাম, একটু সতে করেছিলাম, এরপরে আবার হাত দিয়ে শেডেড করে আমি এটাকে রান্না করে নিয়েছি।
কতক্ষণ বেক করেছেন?
আমি টোটাল 30 মিনিট বেক করেছি।
পাইটা স্লাইটলি আন্ডারডান, হ্যাঁ, অল দ্য ওয়ে কুক হয়নি, আর একটু রাখতে হতো। ঠিক আছে, ভিতরে ফিলিংটা ইজ নাইস। ম্যাশ পটেটোটা অনেক মজা হয়েছে, প্লেটিং সুন্দর ছিল, নিট ছিল, ওভারঅল গুড ট্রাই।
একটু নিচের অংশটা আরেকটু যদি বেক হতো ভালো হতো, বাট টেস্ট ইজ ভেরি গুড, ভালো।
ওভারঅল খুবই ভালো, প্লেটিং সুন্দর, টেস্ট খুব মজার, ওয়ান অফ দ্য বেস্ট ম্যাশ পটেটো।
ওয়াও।
কস্টিংটা উর্মি প্রপার হয় নাই। কস্টিংটা আগেন আমি সবার জন্যই বলবো, ওভারঅল এই প্লেটিংয়ে কস্টিংটা লাগবে। এই প্লেটটা বানাতে আমার কত টাকা লেগেছে আর এই প্লেটটাকে আমি কত টাকায় সেল করতে পারি। ঠিক আছে, সো কস্টিংটা প্রপার হয়নি। থ্যাংক ইউ।
এবারে কুষ্টিয়ার প্রতিযোগী জিনাত, আপনার রেসিপি নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
রোস্টেড টমেটো অ্যান্ড চিজ স্টাফ ক্রিস্পি চিকেন বেস উইথ মাশরুম রিসোটো।
রোস্টেড টমেটোসগুলো কোথায়? এগুলা
না,
ভিতরে
ভেতরে
ফিলিংয়ে রোস্ট করে নিয়েছিলেন না?
ওভেনে হচ্ছে রোস্ট করেছিলাম। ফার্স্টে হচ্ছে একটু শ্যালো ফ্রাই করে হালকা ছটি করে নিয়ে ওইটাকে আমি ডেকে দিয়েছিলাম।
সো আপনার রেসিপিতেই যখন বলা আছে যে রোস্টেড টমেটোস, ওটার উপর ফোকাসটা দিতে হবে, রাইট? সো টমেটোসগুলো ভিতরে কাঁচা মনে হয়, ইটস নট ফুললি রোস্টেড। রোস্টেড হলে কালারটাও চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে, টেক্সচার চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে, অ্যান্ড দের ইজ গোইং টু বি আ রোস্টেড ফ্লেভার, যেটা আসছে না, রাইট? কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে। চিকেনটা ইটসেলফ ইজ মজা, আই থিঙ্ক চিকেনটা সুন্দরভাবে কুক হয়েছে। রিজোটোটা হয়নি, রিজোটোর ফ্লেভার্সগুলো প্রপার হচ্ছে না। আপনার রাইসের কুকটা ঠিক ছিল, বাট কনসিস্টেন্সি এটা আরেকটু শুকাতে হতো। আরেকটু শুকালে আপনার রাইসগুলো দেখা যেত, অ্যান্ড ইটস নট ফ্লেভারফুল। বাট আপনার রেসিপির নামেই ছিল রোস্টেড টমেটোস আর মাশরুম রিজোটো, সো ও দুটার ফ্লেভার আসছে না।
ভালো ছিল, চিকেনটা ভালো ছিল,
গুড ট্রাই, ভালো লাগলো।
কস্টিং
সেম প্রবলেম ওভারঅল।
ফুল মানে টোটাল আমার 3টা পোরশন মিলে 800 খরচ হয়েছে। আমি সেল করব 3টা পোরশন হচ্ছে 2500।
ঠিক আছে, সো নেক্সট টাইম থেকে এটাই লিখে নিয়ে আসবেন। আমি ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি যেটা দেখছিলাম ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি ঠিক আছে, বাট আমরা তো এটাকে একটা প্লেট হিসাবে সেল করব। আপনি যেটা বলছেন ওটা ঠিক আছে, যে 800 টাকা হয়েছিল এটাকে আমি সেল করতে চাচ্ছি 2500 টাকায়। দ্যাট ইজ ওকে। আচ্ছা, থ্যাংক ইউ। এটা কি?
এটাতে মোচাটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে ইয়ে করা হয়েছে, গরু মাংস আর ডাল দিয়ে ভুনা করা হচ্ছে, কিমা দিয়ে।
এটাতে কি মোচা?
আর মাত্র 5 মিনিটস বাকি আছে, অনলি 5 মিনিটস।
দিবা হ্যাজ নো আইডিয়া কোনটা মোচা কোনটা থয়। অসিত,
জি স্যার।
কি বানাচ্ছেন আজকে?
আমরা আজকে করছি থোড় দিয়ে চিংড়ি দিয়ে একটা কোফতা কারির রসা। মানে কারি আর রসা তো একই জিনিস, তো আমি রসা বলছি কারি না বলে।
বাংলা কুইজিন নিয়ে কনফিডেন্ট বা?
হ্যাঁ, কনফিডেন্ট।
আপনার কি হচ্ছে, কেমন লাগছে?
যে আমাদের যেহেতু ডিসাইড করা হয়েছিল একটা কারি হবে অ্যান্ড একটা ভর্তা হবে, সো আমরা আরেকটা ইয়েতে সাইড ডিশের সাথে রেখেছি আপনার মোচা দিয়ে ছুটকি দিয়ে একটা ভর্তা করেছি।
12 মিনিটের মতো বাকি আছে। হ্যাঁ
জি জি শেফ, আমাদের কাস্টিং শুধু 3টা বাকি।
জাস্ট এই যে সার্ভ করবেন, ক্লিন করবো।
গুড লাক। আশিতা 10 মিনিট বাকি হয়ে যাবে
Inshallah.
কস্টিং ডান।
Costing done, cleaning will be done, and cooking are done.
তো এখনো শেষ হয়নি, আর 11 মিনিট বাকি আছে, ইনশাল্লাহ হয়ে যাবে। যেহেতু আমার কোপ্তা ভাজাটা হয়ে গেছে, এই গ্রেভিটাও রেডি, জাস্ট এটাতে ডিপ করবো 2 মিনিট।
প্রেজেন্টেশন
জি, কস্টিং ফাঁকে ফাঁকে করছি আমরা, প্রায় হয়ে গেছে।
মোচা ইনফিউজ করা, দেন এটা কি?
এটাতে মোচাটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে করা হয়েছে, গরু মাংস আর ডাল দিয়ে ভুনা করা হচ্ছে, কিমা দিয়ে।
এটাতে কি মোচা?
এটাতে হচ্ছে এটার ফুলটা আর কি,
দ্যাট ইজ মোচা। এন্ড দেন
এটাতে হচ্ছে ওই যে যেটা ভিতরে ছিল। ও হ্যাঁ,
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 10 মিনিট বাকি আছে, মাত্র 10 মিনিট। এই 10 মিনিটের মধ্যে আপনাদের প্লেটিং কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, কস্টিং করতে হবে, সেই সাথে কিচেন ক্লিন করতে হবে।
ভালো, সবাই মোটামুটি অন টাইম শেষ করে ফেলবে। ক্লিনিং কস্টিংয়ে সবার হয়ে গেছে, টিম ওয়ার্ক তো। বাট আমি একটা জিনিস নোটিস করলাম যে টিম এ অসিত জোয়ারিয়া তারা বলছে যে আমার দেশ এটা, আমার দেশ এটা। সো ওই জিনিসটা ক্লিয়ার করে দিলাম যে আমার দেশ আমার দেশটা, দিস ইজ এ টিম ওয়ার্ক, দুটো দেশ আমাদেরই হবে। সাইমা অ্যান্ড লাকির মধ্যেও দেখলাম যে বন্ডিংটা খুব একটা স্ট্রং মনে হয় নাই, রীতিমতো ঝগড়া করতেছে তারা, হ্যাঁ বোঝা যায় দূর থেকে দেখে।
এখনো কথাবার্তায় বলে যাচ্ছে।
আবার একটা ইন্টারেস্টিং জিনিস কি জানেন, দিবা হ্যাজ নো আইডিয়া কোনটা মোচা কোনটা থয়। জিজ্ঞেস করতেছে যে এটার নাম জানি কি, যে কোনটা। বাট ইন্টারেস্টিং থিং ইজ দে আর দি অনলি কাউন্টার যারা নাকি সুইট রেসিপি করতেছে।
এই মোচা আর থোড়টা দিয়ে,
হ্যাঁ থোড়টা দিয়ে একটা
স্পাইসি সেভরি কিছু একটা।
অনেক ইন্টারেস্টিং।
কিচেন কার ক্লিন আছে না আছে দেখতে হবে একটা।
এই সাইডে মোটামুটি সবাই ক্লিন। এখানে আমি দেখলাম যে ইবা আর তামান্নারটা একটু স্লাইটলি ক্লিন না, সেজতি আর কুমোর স্টেশন একদমই ক্লিন না, এখন অনেক অনেক বাকি।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 5 মিনিটস বাকি আছে, অনলি 5 মিনিটস। এর মধ্যে আপনাদের সব কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, প্লেটিং, কস্টিং অ্যান্ড ক্লিনিং। সেকেন্ড, অনলি 19 সেকেন্ড, আমি কাউন্টডাউন দিচ্ছি। 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 0, টাইমস আপ। আমাদের সেকেন্ড চ্যালেঞ্জ কি হতে যাচ্ছে? আমরা সবাই জানি লাইফ ইজ আ জার্নি, সো আমাদের আজকের বিষয়টা কাইন্ড অফ জার্নির উপরেই থাকবে।
গ্রেট, তাহলে আমাদের ডেস্টিনেশন কোথায়?
মো, এটা হলো সেরা রাঁধুনির মহামন্ত্র। আমরা কেন একটা ডেস্টিনেশনে থাকবো? আমরা অনেকগুলো ডেস্টিনেশন ঘুরে আসবো, অনেকগুলো দেশ।
আমার একটা প্রশ্ন এখানেও রয়েছে, আমরা কিসে করে যাব? বাস, ট্রেন আর প্লেন?
প্লেনে নামো, আমরা প্লেটে করে যাব।
ওকে।
এটা একটা culinary ডেস্টিনেশন চ্যালেঞ্জ হবে, অল অ্যারাউন্ড দ্য ওয়ার্ল্ড। পুরো বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ করব অ্যান্ড সব দেশের কুইজিন নিয়ে আজকে কাজ করব।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, তাই আজকে এবং আগামীর আমাদের থিম থাকছে স্বাদের বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ।
আজকে আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জ হচ্ছে স্বাদের বিশ্বভ্রমণ। ডিফারেন্ট টাইপস অফ কুইজিনের খাবার রান্না করতে হবে আজকে আমাদেরকে।
যখন আমি স্বাদের বিশ্বভ্রমণ চ্যালেঞ্জটা শুনলাম তখন আমার ভালো লেগেছে এই জন্য কারণ আমি বিভিন্ন কুইজিন নিয়ে কাজ করেছি।
বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, থিম তো বুঝলাম, বাট আজ কারা পারফর্ম করবে এবং আগামী পর্বে কারা পারফর্ম করবে এটা আমরা কিভাবে নির্ধারণ করব?
আজ আসলে 20 জনই পারফর্ম করবে।
হ্যাঁ,
খুব কঠিন মনে হচ্ছে? একটা কিচেনে দুটো করে স্টক, সেভাবে তো ভাগ করে নেওয়া যাবে, তাই না? রাইট? আচ্ছা, আরো সহজ করে দিচ্ছি, আসলে 10 জনেরই রান্না হবে। প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জে যারা রান্না করেছিলেন সেই প্রথম 10 জন আজকে রান্না করবেন এবং দ্বিতীয় দিনের 10 জন যার যার আসনে বসে যাবে।
কারা রান্না করবে সেটা বুঝলাম, কিন্তু কি রান্না করবে?
এই যে বললাম, নানা দেশের রান্না, কুইজিন ফ্রম অল ওভার দ্য ওয়ার্ল্ড।
বিভিন্ন দেশের রান্না তো হবেই, কিন্তু কাদের পছন্দে হবে? আপনাদের পছন্দে? না। একটা ম্যাজিক ফিশ বোল তো আমাদের আছে। ফিশ বোলটা কি রাখা আছে তোমার কাছে?
একদম।
সেখানে দেখো।
ফিশ বোলের রেসিপি চুজ করার আগে আরেকটা পার্ট আছে। আমাদের ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের চমকটা এখনো বাকি আছে।
রাইট।
কুমু, আপনি আমাদের লাস্ট চ্যালেঞ্জের ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ উইনার, সো আপনার জন্য একটা স্পেশাল পাওয়ার থাকবে, বাট আমি আপনাকে 3টা অপশন দিব। থিঙ্ক ওয়াইজলি কোনটা আপনাকে ম্যাক্সিমাম বেনিফিট করতে পারে। ফার্স্ট অপশন, আজকে চ্যালেঞ্জে আপনি যদি না রান্না করতে চান, আপনি অন্য টিমে যে কোনো কারোর সাথে প্লেস সুইচ করতে পারবেন। নাম্বার 2, আপনার সাথে আজকে যারা রান্না করছে তাদের রেসিপির সাথে আপনি সোয়াপ করতে পারবেন, সেটা রেসিপি দেখার পরে। অ্যান্ড থার্ড অপশন হবে হলো গিয়ে আপনি যতবার আজকে আমাদের রাঁধুনি গ্রোসারি স্টোরে যেতে যাচ্ছেন আপনি ততবার যেতে পারবেন। দিজ আর দ্য 3 অপশনস ইউ হ্যাভ। খুশি? That is the power of black scarf.
Wow. Một chú bé Galo đấy. Galo Nami. Khó thế. Sao khó thế nhở? Ulti. Nice. Mày, một x. Một x. Mày. Z. Ok, nhọt. Sụt được cả ba luôn, sợ thật đấy. Vẫn chưa có tiên phong, vẫn chưa kích hệ tiên phong. Kích hệ tiên phong tanh tanh tanh. Ồ, đi xuống dưới. Con lần nào con Dích cũng bị stun vậy. Là con Dích cũng bị con Zillion ném cái quả ấy vào mồm vậy. Gì anh thường mơ. Còn khe khe cười, mỉm cười mỉm cười. Bẹp mày nhót. Một Z nhót hết. Bán con này, bán con này. Cho con này vào giữa. Đó, đơn giản, easy peasy broccoli. Đốt này. Này. Cái này đi. Ô. Cái này đi. Niga niga niga. Niga niga. Bém. Đi tiếp chưa? Đi tiếp thôi chứ còn gì nữa. Bùm bùm pét pét, bùm bùm pét pét. Hả? Mus. Nhanh lao. Tám con. Bot đâu? Bot đây. Ui chết luôn ạ. Mày đánh nào bẹp. Cái thằng ngoài nó cứ bắn mình. Ui mày chết. Ui. Cái đồ chôn quá ta. Cứ tạm tạm này đi ha. Cái bốt khỏe nhà đang bắn hai cái chết có phải vui không? Mày mày chết chưa? Chết rồi. Nhót đi. Kinh bút. Tí thay được nha. Là mãi lấy đấy dù em yêu một ai. Mang bánh bú làm méo. Bánh chua bánh sinh nhật chứ còn gì nữa, mèo bú lốt đi, này đã chít rồi, chít lốt rồi. Ăn này cái dậy làm việc nhà cái cho nó tiêu. Cứ đang anh sắp xong rồi, đang 2 cái nữa vừa tầm anh xong rồi, đứng dậy luôn. Bẹp hớt hát shot hớt thở là được. Sờ cheat win bố 12 con nữa à, nhiều tê đông như con nguyên vậy. Đúng cứ như con nguyên ấy. Phút 25 con. Nào xuống đây, nào xuống đây, xuống đây hết, xuống đây hết, xuống đây hết. Ok. Ui dồi ui dồi. Chết chưa, nhót chưa. Một cái đắc tiêu clo à. Yêu một ai. 2 cái đắc to clo. Đắc tiêu clo à. 1 phút nữa. Challenger tier rank hả? Có score. Rồi, GG.